Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital, and today we're making a quick snack, and that would be sweet potato fries. We happen to get these sweet potatoes, and sometimes you wonder what do you do with these. But this is a really nutritious and like a nice filling snack, but very easy to make.
And actually, I think it's for both kids and adults. I think it's just so nice. So what we've done is we've cut them into like kind of fry shapes. This is not a good example, but here's one. And we've, again, the shape is really entirely up to you. You want to make them thinner. Of course, the cooking time will be a little less, but if you want to make them thicker, that's also fine. So here you go. So it's a fairly easy recipe.
And these have been peeled, by the way.
Yep.
We're going to add it to a bowl.
We also have our oven preheated almost at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, there's really no measurements to this. You just have to kind of wing it. But here it is, and we're going to put some EVOO, which is extra virgin olive oil. And the oven is ready finally. And we're going to just toss it. Just enough to coat it. And we'll also add in some salt, just a little bit, just so that it goes into the cooking. And toss it.
And I have a baking sheet here. I've lined it with some foil and lightly coated it with some spray oil. So we're going to end up putting these on our sheet and then baking them.
Just going to put it on here, and we're just going to put it in a single layer. You don't want them piled up, and you want them to be able to cook well. And of course, try and cut them evenly so that they all cook at the same time and all get done properly. Hint, hint.
So into the oven it goes. Again, it's 425 degrees, and we have it on the middle shelf. It's going to bake for about 15 minutes, but keep an eye on it. If it looks really brown, then you might want to flip it over somewhere in between there, right? So our sweet potato fries baked in the oven for 15 minutes, after which we tossed it and then put it on the top shelf and hit the high broil. So that just gave it a nice brown color.
Right.
And they are ready.
And while they're still hot, we're going to put them in a bowl. Ah, thank you. Okay. So for seasoning, we're going to just add a little bit, 1/8 of a teaspoon of citric acid. Of course, if you want, you can add more, but I think this is good.
And if you don't have that, basically it's a souring agent, so you can try to use some dry mango powder, which is amchur, or a squeeze of lime juice will also work. And also, while this is still hot, like Anuja said, we have some red chili powder. Gonna sprinkle on.
There's my citric acid all ready to go.
It's a little bit of Chaat Masala.
So all these spices are to taste and to your preference.
And finish it off with a little bit of Garam Masala. And give it a quick toss. And so while it's still warm, it basically takes all the masalas or the spices and just sticks right on top.
Yum.
That's it.
Yep.
Ready to enjoy.
Yep. But please don't burn yourself.
So good. Perfect. So we will finish enjoying these.
Yeah, we will. Trust us.
We will. And join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.